It's been a long day today, but meal prep still got to get made. So today I'll show you how I make my Japanese curry. It's pretty simple. It's an easy meal prep you can make. Rice, some sort of protein. I'm going with chicken breast today. I do bell peppers and onions for the veggies, but you can also do carrots, potatoes, whatever floats your boat. It's your curry. You put whatever you want in it. But today, I'm doing a bell pepper and onion curry with some chicken breast. I'm using 3 pretty fat chicken breasts for this recipe. So, pretty simple. Alright, so the next thing you want to do is you want to take your onion, peel it, cut it down the middle, and then what I like to do with onions, I like to do just little strips. Alright? You don't have to go fast. I like to make onion strips. Alright? Something about that thickness. I'm going to throw all this in a bowl. Just slice it up. Take your time. Don't cut your fingers off. Next, since we're doing bell peppers, I'm going to show you my way I do bell peppers. Okay? Take the top off of it. Alright? Don't take too much. I got a little heavy on that side, but it's alright. Take your bell pepper. Just cut down the bulbs here. Alright? And that keeps you from getting too many of the seeds. Sometimes you got to turn it and follow it. Then you got all the inner guts, and you got the pepper. And then you take it, and now you can dice these, but me, I like to follow the same thing I'm doing with the onions. I like to do little sliver slices of bell pepper. Do that with all your bell peppers. I got a bag here of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to go ahead and chop all those up, get them sliced up. Alright, so I'm making about 4 or 5 nights worth of meal prep here. So I'm going to need rice. And as always, I prefer basmati rice, but it's to each their own. Use whatever rice you like, follow the instructions on the bag. If you've watched my videos, you've seen this all before. I use a rice cooker. I love my rice cooker. It's like one of my favorite kitchen gadgets. I got 2 cups of rice. And the most important step to any making of rice that I've learned over the years, always wash your rice. 3, 4 times till the water runs clear. Always do it. I'm going to wash this up and get it on. I throw a little tablespoon of vegetable oil and maybe a dash of some sesame seed oil. You ain't got to do that part, but a little bit of vegetable oil keeps it from sticking, but washing it lowers the starch that's in there and it keeps that from sticking to the pot too. Always remember that. It's a good tip. Alright, next we get to the chicken breast. Alright, big fat hunkin' chicken breast. Alright, first thing we're going to do is, because it's so big, actually first I'm going to take this little bit of fat off right here. I don't need that. Alright, then I'm going to take this chicken breast, I want to slice it down the middle. Be careful when you do that. Alright, do as I say, not as I do. Alright, so now I got my piece of chicken breast here, cut in half. And you're just going to cut it into bite-sized pieces. About like that. Alright. Easy peasy. This is all about easy cooking here. Alright. This is an easy meal prep you can throw together. The part that takes the longest is doing all this cutting up stuff. The rest of it goes by real quick. Alright, so now I got 2 bowls here. I got a bowl of peppers and onions. I got a bowl of chicken breast. Alright. For the chicken breast, I'm going to drizzle a little bit of vegetable oil, whatever oil you like. You know, I'm not going to argue with you. You want to use canola, you want to use coconut, go for it. I use vegetable. Okay. Now again, this recipe is just a rough basis. If you want to change the protein to maybe beef or shrimp, do whatever you want. If you want to change the vegetable to potatoes, carrots, onions, celery, whatever makes you happy, do it. Alright, so then I'm going to take some garlic powder. I'm going to season my chicken And I'm going to season my vegetables. Then we'll take some curry powder. Now I have quite a big thing of curry powder here. And I'm just going to season it heavily with some curry powder. You don't have to go as heavy as I do. Season to your taste. This curry powder is not essential to the recipe. It's just something I like to do to add that extra curry flavor. Now again, this is a Japanese curry, so I'm going to show you what we're using for the flavor in the actual curry sauce. I like to use the golden curry blocks. Okay? You can find these in the international markets or the international aisle of most supermarkets. Alright? I usually get them from Publix, but Publix doesn't have the extra hot variety of the golden curry. And I like things spicy. If you can't get the extra hot and you want it spicy, add some sriracha to it. It's easy. But yeah, you'll use this, and all you do is you throw it in the pot, add some water, let it boil, stir it up, thickens up, turns into a curry sauce. Easy peasy. Alright, now that they're seasoned up, toss them in their seasonings. Make a big old mess if you want to. I can't tell you what to do. And then, it's time to start throwing them in the pot. Get your pan nice and hot. Put a little bit of oil on the bottom of it. You can spray it, you can pour it, whatever you want to do. You just want to do that so it doesn't stick. Now I use a big pot because I make a lot. You don't have to use a huge pot, but you definitely want to be able to fit everything you're using. Alright, so then I'm going to throw my chicken in here. I'm going to brown the chicken till it's pretty much all the way cooked through. Then I'm going to throw my vegetables on there with the chicken still in the pot. Mix it all together. Once the vegetables come a little flimsy and loose and you feel like they've cooked a little bit, then you just throw your water in there, get it boiling, throw your curry blocks in there. Alright, chicken's just about to cook through. There might be a couple pieces that got some raw spots in them, but that's why you throw them in first and you continue cooking with everything else on top of it. So after this, we're going to throw in all the veggies. And that's why I use a big pot. Alright, peppers, onions, chicken, all cooked through. Our vegetables have mostly gone limp. Peppers still got a little firmness to them, but I like a little crunch. If you like them cooked a little bit more, cook them a little bit more. But now it's about time to add the water and add the seasoning blocks. Now, make sure to bring your water to a boil. When you throw your seasoning blocks in there, just keep stirring and stirring. It'll be liquidy at first, but as it heats up and cooks through and simmers, it'll start to thicken up and make a thick sauce. And then you're ready to start plating once your rice is done. Now you ain't got to make it pretty like I do. But here we go. I take my rice, take a big spoonful of all this good curriness, and I just pour it over the top. You can pour it around, do whatever makes you happy, but make sure to get a good bit of that sauce on there. Pour it on the rice, get some chicken, get some veggies. And there you go. It's ready to eat. What are you waiting for? Get cooking. Oh, it warms your soul.